Happy TLC Thursday! My name is Crystal Fuentes, and I am your host and coach for today. So as you may know, we lost a legend not too long ago. April 21st was definitely a sad day for not just the music world, but for many. What Prince left us goes beyond just music, even though music happens to be everything. Prince gave people permission to be who and what they wanted to be, to live authentically, even if people don't understand you. And authenticity is what I want to talk about in today's video. Could being too nice get in the way of living an authentic life? Right after Prince's death, I was reading one of the many beautiful tribute articles about him, and one was written by someone who had worked at an ice cream shop and served him a milkshake years ago. But what this person said about Prince is something I know we can all learn from. The article said that Prince was nice, but not too nice. What does that mean? That means he didn't overdo it. His niceness came from the most genuine part of himself. He didn't have to fluff up his personality because he wanted to appear a certain way. Why does this matter, and why does this have anything to do with authenticity? Because how many times have we been overly nice that it felt inauthentic? And why did we do it? I've discussed this before, and I'm starting to see a solid trend with my dear ladies. Actually, it's less of a trend and more of a disease. Yeah, it's exactly a disease. The disease to please. Every time I bring this topic up, I can't tell you how many ladies relate to it. So I'll just continue bringing it up until we start making some major shifts. The disease to please is really the disease to be liked, because the only reason we please is to be liked. We don't feel good enough within ourselves that we overextend our energy and our courtesy in hopes people will see our value. Before we go any further, I think it's time for our WTSD. Being liked is the lowest standard possible because it makes our happiness dependent on how others reciprocate. And let's be real, how many times have you been let down by someone you overextended yourself to? A shit ton, right? Yes, because you overextend yourself in hopes to see a return, which is super inauthentic. It's so easy to say we are being real, but how real can we be if we're doing things for attention, approval, or respect? Not real at all, right? Now, this doesn't mean we should walk around screaming "F you" to everyone in order to be real, but I do believe there is such thing as being too nice. So I'm going to give you 3 ways of being nice, but not too nice. Number 1, prioritize people in your life. I've said this before, it's not rude, it's necessary. Not everyone needs your energy, especially if the important people in your life, starting with you, aren't getting your needed attention. When you don't value yourself and your own time, then you will continue seeking the approval of others. Number 2, breathe into the awkward moments. How many times have we filled in the gaps of uncomfortable silences with pleasing I was trying. It was creeping up and I was trying. How many times have we filled in the gaps of uncomfortable silences with pleasing filters? Stop that shit. Next time you come across in awkward moments, breathe into them and remember that you are fully whole and deserving of love how you are. No need to bring out the theatrics of feeling deserving. Allow yourself to be seen. Number 3, make peace with being alone. No, I'm not telling you to isolate yourself from reality, but the more we are able to be alone with ourselves and find peace, the more certain we will become of who we are and what we have to offer. Only then will we stop doing things to fill a void within. Why? Because there won't be one. Before I end this video, I'd like to end with my favorite quote by the legend himself. Cool means being able to hang with yourself. All you have to ask yourself is there anybody I'm afraid of? Is there anybody who, if I walked into a room and saw, I'd get nervous? If not, you're cool. And that, my friends, is how to stay nice, but not too nice. Was there something you took away from this video? Or do you have more tips I didn't mention and you think would help your fellow ladies? Comment below and make sure you join the discussion. Also, be sure to check us out at theladiescoach.com and subscribe to our channel. Till next time. Mwah.